but I can still see it. Looks like this was like Herobrine's story, not Null's. This was the origin of Herobrine. He came from an army. Hey guys, this is Zorkent 2. Don't mind me, just waiting for my intro music to finish. So, I've done my intro near the World Jumper beacon. It's actually the camo part is broken, but whatever. As long as the creepers don't come on top of this mountain, which they actually probably will. I mean, they're not seriously like going to look at this exact spot. Whatever. You know what? Stop. I should just stop. Anyway, I have started at the now not so hidden World Jumper beacon shooter thing, to signify that the thing that is making that meme, the World Jumper, is indeed actually working. And so far we have transported 3 entities home to Null. And that so far was Entity 303, Entity 404, and Entity 505, and Entity 101 is waiting in the Creepypasta Roundup world. I don't have much time. Oh, geez, yeah, I really do not have much time. But I basically just want to do something that I think it's kind of time to do now, in the Null World. I think it's kind of been time ever since the entity, the second Entity Palace world got deleted. Yeah, I meant to do this ever since then. Actually, there's a cave right here, and Null's thing is like right above it. So what exactly did he put here? Question mark? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, Null's bunker is like right below this. Oh, he put lava down there. Yeah. Well, that'll scare the creepers off. Whatever. We're just gonna go inside the bunker. Anyway, the thing I think it's time to do ever since the Entity Palace world got deleted. Guys, I think it's time to do something that we probably should do if we want to merge the entity. So, if you guys remember, Null had a machine. And that machine... wait, what? Hi, Zorkent. I'm on an errand, but I'll be back soon. 505 was here. I had a great time with him. I can't wait to see the rest of them. I trust you're doing well. Null. Well, I guess since Null isn't here, we can't really do what I was planning to do today. Well, one of the things we can't really do. We can still do the thing I was talking about. But we can't do the other thing I was planning to do today, which I haven't told you about. I'm gonna get over with the first thing, though. The first thing that we should probably do is... So, Null had that machine he was doing that was going to merge all the entities together. You guys remember that? Yeah, well, that machine didn't just get its own power. It kind of came, like, the power source and, like, the way the machine worked kind of came from conducting units and a giant redstone power core. we're gonna need to rebuild that power core and the conducting units, because otherwise, like, if we don't do that soon, then all this entity transporting to the Null World will literally be for nothing. Because the whole point we're taking them here so that they can merge with Null to create the entity. And that's where the second thing comes in that kind of requires Null to be here, because it involves asking him something. So if you guys remember when 9699 destroyed Flight Path, or kind of deleted it, and like wiped it off the face of the files, I went into this really big rage, and that's where I actually revealed that Awesome Guy came up with another one of his great ideas, where if in the likely chance actually that the entity will not overpower 9699, why not, just in case, be a little more like prepared and make this super powerful creepypasta that we're making? How about put a little bit more power into it, and in addition to making a creepypasta merged with all the entities, we'll make a creepypasta that requires merging all the entities and all the Steves together. So that requires merging Herobrine, all the Steves, Null, and all the entities into this one creepypasta that we just simply decided to call Entity Steve. Hang on. Is there lava dripping down here? I thought I just saw a lava drip. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, there is lava dripping down on this. So, it is directly above Null's bunker. Well, I'm glad Null has that lava there, otherwise the creepers would get suspicious. Because it seems like the glowstone roof is like literally the block above the lava. I think if I break that, the lava's gonna come down, but I don't want that. I don't want that to happen. So something I've noticed, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but when the entities go into their thrones, I've noticed that shortly afterwards, or like not too long after, the eyes of the throne begin to glow. Like, this is Entity 303's throne, I know, because Entity 505's diamond eyes are over there, and this is Entity 404's throne. They've both been in their thrones for a while now, and now their eyes are glowing. I think that means, like, the thrones are ready for, like, whatever, or, like, they're charged with energy in case no one wants to do something, which we do. 505 apparently already went in his throne, but I think he may have just recently done that because his eyes aren't glowing yet. But, yeah. So, we should probably get ready to build this redstone power core. I just realized we probably have like 0 daylight sensors in the chests. So, yeah, I really don't know. Well, what the? What? Okay, what just happened? There are numbers on Entity 202's throne. I'm pretty sure that's him. There was lightning. The numbers were glowing, and they, like, burnt out. And now they're all black. What? What just happened? 209, 39, 184. 209, 39, 184. I wonder what that sounds like. It totally doesn't remind me of coordinates. Look, I know the coordinates in this world, okay? And if you guys remember, I went through that vast ocean. Yeah, I know the coordinates of the vast ocean. So the coordinates of like this spawn area of the Null World are like they're like where the entity bunker is, it's pretty close to the coordinates 100, 100. 209, 184 can't be that far. And let me tell you something. These are both going up from 100. Can I tell you what's in that direction? Because I kind of know. I've memorized the coordinates, of course, because remember when I was making that homing beacon? I kind of needed to memorize some coordinates for that. And 209, 39, 184. Well, in that general direction is an ocean. And at the y coordinate 39, I think I know where this is heading. Guys, I think I know what's going on here. If these coordinates are on Entity 202's throne, I think this is trying to tell me that Entity 202 is on the Null World right now and he's hiding underwater. Entity 202 is already on the Null World. And he was hiding here the whole time. He didn't even go on to another world. He just stayed here, probably hiding. He was on the Null World the whole time, and now he's hiding underwater. And I guess he wants me to come find him. Or maybe this was a message intended for Null. Either way, whatever. I mean, it's kind of my job to round up the entities, so... You know what? Let's ditch the redstone power core building idea. Because I kind of don't really have the materials to do that anyway. Yeah, this is a lot more interesting. We're going to be finding Entity 202 in the worlds that we were trying to put him into. Quite an episode, guys. Quite an episode. So, I may or may not have given myself infinite water breathing via commands. Oh yeah, I totally didn't turn coordinates on. Of course I did, guys. If I'm going to track down the coordinates of Entity 202, I'm gonna need to have coordinates on so I know when I've arrived. Can I just hang on? I just need to look at these one more time. 209, 39, 184. Okay, I have pretty good memorization from working with commands so much, so I'll remember that. Just need to look at it one more time. So 209, 39, 184. And it's raining. You know what? I don't even care. So 209, 39, 184. You know, we could just fly the whole way there. To be honest. Wait a second. There's an iceberg here? No. Wait a minute. So if there's an iceberg, or like, if there's like an icy, like a frozen over ocean biome. Oh my god. This is getting more obvious by the minute. So not only is Entity 202 hiding underwater, he has probably most likely sealed himself inside an iceberg. Well, I'm glad I have the coordinates, because I'm going to know which iceberg it is. Alright, underwater we go. Because 39, the y coordinate 39 is under here anyway. Oh, wait, it's so hard to... Oh, this is so easy. Hang on. 209. So 184 is pretty much already here. 184. You know what? Just... Alright, so 209, here we come. Question mark? Why is this iceberg glowing? Hang on. All right. Let's just move on. 209. That's probably some sea pickle. 209, 39, 184. It's inside this iceberg. Entity 202 is inside this iceberg, and he left a path for me to go through. Oh, it just glitched out. Yeah, because there's no way sea pickles spawn in icebergs. That just doesn't happen. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely sealed himself inside this iceberg. Alright, just checking all the paths. Doesn't look like... So I guess the only way is up here. This is cool. Now that's a lot of sea pickles. Okay, hang on. Okay, so here we are. 209, 39, 184. There's just a ton of sea pickles. 202, where are you? Oh. Look at that. Trapdoors. Let me guess. Trapdoors spawn naturally inside of icebergs? Yeah, totally. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, like torches spawn in icebergs. Torches and ice do not mix. There's no way that was there naturally. And I can even see some sea lanterns down there. Oh yeah, 202, here I come, boy. There's a blue ice down here? What the heck? Guys, it's him! It's him! Entity 202! He's inside this ice. He's inside whatever the heck this is. Like some kind of... I don't know. That's him. That's Entity 202. He's not moving. I think he froze himself in... Hang on. You see that right there? Like that little dark area? I think that's like water. That's a water line. He froze himself in water to preserve himself. Or conserve himself or whatever. This guy is smart. And look what he did. He hid himself in this little thing. Underwater. This guy is awesome. And I didn't even have to go on the Creepypasta Roundup World and build his face to summon him. What a guy. What a guy, man. Alright, well, we should probably get him out of here and get him to Null. So, yeah. Although, the thing is, I don't know how long Entity 202 has been sleeping here, so... If we wake him up, I don't know what that's gonna do. But we don't have much of a choice, do we? Whatever, let's break him out. What the? Oh, he's moving around. No. No. It's fine. It's fine. He has signs. Okay. Hello? Hey, bro. He's writing on a sign. Let's get out of here. Agreed, man. Agreed. Yeah. I agree with you, bro. Let's get out of here. Because I just remembered you can hear me through my mic and everything. Yeah. I don't even have to talk through signs. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like the sad thing is you still do, so. Yeah. But hey, I'm a friend of Null. It's all good. We are going to get you home. Okay. So, this is it. Doesn't look like much. I was about to write on a sign, even though I knew you could hear me. Could you? Yeah, thank you. Um, yeah, look, I know it doesn't look like much, but, just watch me. Just watch. Yeah. It's the secret button. Here, I was probably in the way. Yeah. I'm going to, step aside and... That cool? Okay, we should probably... Here, you want to go in? And I'll meet you in? Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, just, yeah, it's kind of hard to maneuver. Well, he did it. And now it's my turn. Let's see, how do we do this? So, it's kind of a hard maneuver. Oh, dang it, I fell. Alright, I made it. And... I'm guessing 202 is in his throne. Hey, buddy. You good? So, you want to wait for Noel to get here before you go into your throne, or do you want to say goodbye now? Does that mean wait for Noel, or goodbye now? Yeah, I should probably just say one thing at once. Does that mean wait for Noel? No? Does that mean goodbye now? Well, do you know what I, woke you up for? No? I'm gonna wait till you're done writing on the sign to talk again. I have a feeling it's about 9699. Yeah. It is about 9699. Look, so Noel, is rounding up all the entities. Well, Well, just let me know when you're done. Okay. I can see that. The eyes of 303 and 404 are glowing. They are. And obviously they've gone into their thrones. And I guess you're going to do the same thing. I guess we've already established that. But first of all, nice to meet you. High five. Well, I guess that's the best high five you can. Yeah. So anyway, let's cut to the chase. Null is rounding you up so that you guys, he can merge all of you, himself included, into the entity. And I will wait. Excuse me. I mean, I always burp when I do something creepypasta related. And I like how 202, he really writes fast. Unlike the ghost. Okay. The entity. He told me about that a long time ago. So, you know all about the entity and how it takes every single entity and how powerful it is, right? And he's writing again. But anyway, as I was saying, I really like how he writes fast instead of the ghost who writes slow. Yeah, so, like, see, he's already done. But something even that powerful can't overpower 9699. Now, see, Noel, he told me otherwise. And we shall wait for 2 seconds. But that doesn't change facts. Look, I know it's a very likely chance that even when you guys are all merged, you probably couldn't overpower 9699. But Noel has, like, he's really believing. He's acting like it really can happen, you know? He's acting like, you know, something like that could actually really overpower 9699. Look, I know it may seem like 9699 is just too powerful to beat. I get that, but look, he is not infinitely powerful. And while infinity is not involved, there's still a chance, right? And I know what you're about to say. But still, he is so close to infinity that, like, you know, well, you know what I'm gonna say. Like, nothing could overpower him. But see, Noel is really, really thinking otherwise, and that really makes me think, like, that whatever he's planning will actually, like, really work. Because he really seems like he knows what he's doing, you know what I mean? And we wait again. For like 2 seconds, because he types fast. Okay, I will let him give it a try. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. So, well, we both know what's gonna happen now, don't we? Well, it was nice meeting you. We did a high five and everything. It was awesome, right? Yeah, I know. Hey, and check it out. When you're merged into the entity with Null and everything, you'll get to be with him and all the other entities at the same time, right? You know? Oh. Not 909. Look, I don't know whatever happened to 96, or not 9699. Sorry, just the numbers are similar. I don't know what happens to Entity 909. Obviously something happens to him that is bad enough that Noel would not like to talk about. I guess something really happens to him. Like, I guess 9699 killed him or something, and that's why you guys are all afraid of him. It's complicated. Yeah, I bet I could probably never understand something like that, because, you know, that's an entity, that's a creepypasta. I can, like, fly and everything, which is kind of weird, like, because I'm a player and all that. But, like, I don't know. It's like I'm, like, slowly turning into a creepypasta. Because I can fly. I really don't know. Like, I can fly in survival. I was literally playing with Double M Wither one day, and it happened. And, like, I was just like, dude, I'm flying. You can literally hit me. I will take damage, and it worked. It was very weird. I guess that's the one difference for me from a creepypasta. First of all, according to Matey, I still have a name tag. Oh. Who's Matey? Don't worry about it. I'm sure. Actually, never mind. Yeah, I just thought. Never mind. I was thinking of something, but I was like, no, never mind. Wait a minute, that's not a thing. So anyway, it was nice meeting you again, and I guess there's no lightning when you go into your throne. It's peaceful, isn't it? Yeah, because I watched 303 go into his throne. There was no lightning. He just, like, disappeared. And that was it. It was, like, the most peaceful thing I've ever seen. Yeah. And I get to watch you go into your throne. You know, just in case 303 had something weird going on, I get to see if it was just for him or it's for all entities, you know? You gotta verify what you see, you know? Yeah. Yeah, anyway, it's time, isn't it? Well, you will see me again when you're the entity. One more high five for good measure. Hey, good stuff. Okay. It's time. Well. Bye. Okay, guys, here he goes. If you guys haven't seen the episode where 303 teleported to his throne, it was like the most peaceful thing you could ever see. there's like no lightning whatsoever. He just disappeared. I guess that's what's gonna happen to 202. And there he goes. Well, that's it. We have another creepypasta in its throne. You know, honestly, I can't decide who's friendlier. Entity 505 or Entity 202. Cause like he's made of ice and, you know, like ice, blue, cold, you know, good guy status, you know, that kind of thing. Cause like fire and like red, that's all like bad guy status. But see, the thing is, even like the red entities are good. Like Entity 101, who's actually waiting right now in the Creepypasta Roundup world. He's actually a nice guy too. I mean, he's not as like jolly and happy as Entity 202, but he's a nice guy. I would say like the meanest one so far. I'm sorry, Entity 303, but it's gonna have to be you. Mainly because you were like the only creepypasta who, when I first let you out of the machine you were locked inside of, you just took one look at me and you started aggressively attacking me. And, you know, it took you a while to understand that I was trying to help you. 202. I mean, I'll admit, the lightning was a little freaky when it happened, you know, when I woke him up from his Sleeping Beauty ice chamber, which I don't even know how long he's been in there. And, not important, so I'll just leave that alone. But, yeah, 202, the minute I woke him up, I'll admit, the lightning was a little freaky. But, you know, he's been in there for however long he's been in there. And, you know, he was just waking up from, like, a long sleep, you know? Like, it's like me in the morning, you know? We have the same similarity. But, yeah, I'll admit that is kind of me. Yeah. But after that, like, he did kind of, actually, now that I think about it, he did kind of punch me when he saw me. But I think that's kind of a normal reaction. Because, like, you wake up and you see someone staring right at you. That's kind of like, you know, that's kind of creepy. And then he kind of understood that the only way anyone would know he was there is if they read the coordinates that were on his throne. And the only way that they'd be able to do that if they were in Null's bunker, or since the last time he knew, Entity Palace. And the only way Null would actually allow them to stay in there that long without being aggressively attacked is if they were working with Null. So, yeah, and then he just swam to me. This was kind of nice. It was like, hi, and then he wrote, let's get out of here. Let's talk somewhere else. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to talk in this freezing cold ice chamber that you've been sleeping in for God knows how long. Yeah. You've had your share of time in there, buddy. Yeah, let's get you somewhere else. You know? But actually, that NC202 being in the Null World actually that kind of affects the timeline of the Creepypasta Roundup, because I was actually going to do Entity 202 next for summoning, because I was doing Entity 101. After that, I was Entity 202. That actually changes the timeline currently, because now that Entity 202 is like literally right there in his throne, we don't need to summon him, because we already have him right where we want him to be. So 101 is being transported, so he's good for summoning. We're done with him. Well, like, for summoning. We're not done with him for transporting. So he's good. 101 is good. 202 is good. 303, 404, 505's eyes aren't lit up, but he's in there. So that leaves... We actually do not have many entities left. All we have actually is 606, 707, and 808, I think that is. So next up is entity 606. Wow, we are one entity ahead of schedule. Thank you very much, entity 202. Actually, you putting us in the Null World buys us so much more time. Because, like, I don't really get around to making these episodes very much. Like, a quick streak would be, like, 2 episodes in 1 week. So you actually saved us a lot of time by hiding in the Null World. So thank you, buddy. I don't know if you can hear me if you're in your throne, but if you can, thank you so much. That actually gave us so much more time. And yeah. So now that 202 is in there, I was planning on summoning him next, but now that he's right here, we're just going to do 606, because that was the next on the list. Well, Null is going to be very happy when he gets back. I mean, he may be a little sad, because he didn't actually get to meet Entity 202 in, like, the whole time they've been apart, for God knows how long. And, but, like, once they merge into the entity, like, all the entities will kind of be in one body, and I'm pretty sure all their personalities and minds will be in one body too. So, like, they can kind of... I don't know if this makes sense to you guys, because us humans, we only have, like, one mind in our bodies, obviously. But, like, I guess when they're, like, the entity, when there's, like, 10 entity minds in one body, I guess... I hope, anyway, because this would be better mentally for them. They could, like, internally, I guess, like, say hi to each other and get along. Just, like, internally. I hope that's the case, because I would really want them to get together and finally see each other again after so much, like, after so long. So I hope that's what's gonna happen internally in the body of the entity. But I guess we'll never know unless we actually make the entity. So I'm going to stop blabbing on. And I'm just going to say thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. And we're going to do this. We are going to beat 9699. Yeah. Actually, on the Creepypasta Roundup, I have some talking with a particular bow spirit to do, so be sure to stick around for that. And I am going to see you guys in the next video, which will be where we summon Entity 606 in the Creepypasta Roundup world, where we transport Entity 101 to the Null World, and where we talk to the bow spirit and try and figure out how the heck that thing is alive and what it wants. Or, like, what it wants to tell me. One or the other. Anyway, I think that little chat with Entity 202 made me sort of jovial. He was a very nice guy. I would like to meet him when he's the entity. Anyway, Google has stopped, but it will stop stopping in about, like, 30 seconds. So don't worry about that. It's just an annoying thing my tablet does. But it doesn't actually mean it. It's like it's teasing me. I'm going... it stopped. Alright, whatever. I'm going to say goodbye and see you all in Creepypasta Roundup episode 5. Peace!